Georgia, I bought, and if I'm not looking at y'all, I'm driving, but I have to tell the story, okay? So when we got to Georgia, I went to the thrift store and I purchased pots and pans, cups, and all of that stuff because we had nothing, right? Went to Walmart, Family Dollar, bought household supplies and all of that. And we found this little cheap furniture store. You know, the type of furniture store that people go to when you get your tax money. Don't act like y'all ain't been there, because you know y'all be acting real bougie like y'all rich, okay? But you know them furniture stores that be having like 7 rooms of furniture for like $1,500. Okay, so we went to one of those furniture stores and we purchased 7 bedrooms worth of furniture, right? So we got like living room, bedrooms, all of that stuff for like $1,500. So y'all already know how the furniture looked. It was like real cheap. Again, I know y'all rich and y'all ain't never been there, so y'all might not know what I'm talking about. But we went and we got furniture from there, okay? So at the time, my son, see, I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. I don't even think y'all be ready for my conversation. So at the time, my son was on the IEP at school, right? So my son was getting a social security check. He was getting like $700 a month. So I told my husband, I said, well, you know, we can use Mr. Check for the rent, and then we can just make up the rest, right? Again, don't try. I know y'all don't know nothing about that because y'all ain't, you know, y'all got money and stuff, so y'all rich, so y'all don't know, right? Okay. Anyway, so I told my husband, I said, we can use Mr. Check to get our, you know, to pay our rent or whatever. Because when we got here in Georgia, rent was still cheap. Georgia then turned into Chicago now, so the rent is high, but the rent was still, it was still cheap when we first moved here. So I said, and we can just, you know, we gonna wing it. We gonna thug this shit out, right, until we can get something better. And so my husband was like, okay, cool. So we do that, right? And mind you, I ain't gonna really go in deep, you know, because if you know, you know, and if you know me, you know, my husband can't just walk into anywhere and get a job. Again, if you know, you know. So I was like, we got to figure some shit out, because this ain't what it is. We ain't moved here to struggle. Like, we got to figure it out. So anyway, fast forward like 2 months, I find a job. So I'm working in this collection agency. I hate it. Like, I hate it. I feel like I'm right back in the rat race like we was in Chicago. This shit ain't gonna work. You know, I can't pick my kids up from school. I'm always calling people trying to beg them to pay their bills. This just ain't gonna work, right? So I decided, my husband came up with a brilliant idea. My husband was like, you should start doing daycare at home, okay? So I'm like, I don't like people's kids. I just really like my own kids, right? And so, being from Chicago, you got to really feel if you from the city and you from the hood, then you know what I'm talking about. So I started adding up the number of kids, right, that I can get. And on my license, they say you can only have 6 kids, right? So off the bat, I knew I couldn't get no home license for my daycare, right? Because they say you only have 6 kids. Shit, I can go to work and make that money, right? I ain't getting ready to keep no kids with only 6 kids. So I said, I'm gonna thug it out. And if licensing watching this is the old me, so don't be trying to come for me, because my shit is legit now, okay? So anyway, so I said, I'm gonna thug it out and I'm not gonna get a license, right? So I had my home daycare and I didn't have a license. Do not do this, okay, guys? Don't do this. I'm just telling y'all my story. I ain't telling y'all to go do this, because sometimes y'all do a little bit too much on this internet, and y'all be trying to do what people do, and you can't do what people do, okay? So I'm not telling y'all to operate a home daycare with no license. I'm just telling you what I did to give me some mind where I'm at, okay? So I get this home daycare and I have no license. So I'm talking about, I'm thugging it out. I got 30 kids, about 30 kids in my townhouse. I'm open 24 hours, 7 days a week. I had a hood daycare, really. If y'all seen Trap Queens, the latest Trap Queens, it's a lady on there. They had a hood daycare, okay? So anyway, I'm thugging it out, right? No license. I got 30 kids in my house. I'm making money in my house, right? So I'm in my house. I'm bringing home about $4,000 a week. No lie, okay? I'm 24/7, okay? I'm open for the strippers, for the hoes, for anybody that need daycare, okay? I'm open, right? So I'm open and I'm making about $4,000 a week, right? So I think I'm balling. I hire me 2 assistants. So now I got assistants in my house. I got legit paperwork. I'm talking about, we running a center, okay, with no license, all right? So then my hating next door neighbor, she was such a hater, okay? Then she went married, she ain't had no man, and I really think she should be looking at my husband, real talk, y'all, right? So she was a hater. So anyway, she goes and she reports me to the leasing office. So, hate her. So the leasing manager come to my door one day. I answer the door with a Madeline's House t-shirt on. Listen, I was so bold in my home daycare, guys. I had t-shirts. I had uniforms. My kids had uniforms. We used to go on field trips and everything. No license the first. I had a Facebook page and everything didn't even have no license, okay? That's some real Chicago shit. If you're from Chicago, then you know what I'm talking about, okay? Well, if you live in the hood, you know what I'm talking about. So, my hating next door neighbor go trick on me, right? She's a snitch. So my department manager was like, you know, Miss Tabor, you can't, no, I wasn't married yet, so I was Miss Matthews. She was like, Miss Matthews, you can't operate like this. You got to get your license. And then I'm like, lady, look, if I get a license, they only going to let me keep 6 kids. I got 4 kids myself, and my kids going to count against the ratio. Who do that, right? So she was like, all right, well, you're going to have to stop operations. So again, if you're from the hood, you know what I'm talking about, right? When I say this, she told me I had to stop operations, but do you think I stopped operating? No, I did not. I just started being slicker with it, right? So here go my next door neighbor again, hating again. She was such a hater. I want to fight her. I still want to fight her if I ever find her. Okay, so she was a hater. So anyway, so I'm operating this illegal daycare, okay? Then my husband said, no, not my husband, my friend, one of my good friends. She said, Jay, you can't keep doing this, right? Something's gonna happen. One of them babies gonna get hurt. Something, you gonna go to jail. Jay, you can't, you know. And I'm like, jail? I sure can't go to no goddamn jail, right? So I said, okay, let me look for me a building. No lie, God. Again, this is why I tell y'all have to pray, because God really be showing up and showing out. So I pray. I'm like, God, please, you know my heart. You know what we're trying to do. You know we came here. We do not want to move back to Chicago. Because, you know, when you move away, especially if you're from Chicago, if you move away, then you got to move back home. It'd be like, oh, here they come. They moving back home. And out, you know. So, didn't want to move back home. And I'm like, God, you got to work it out. So, no lie. I started looking on Craigslist. I don't have the slightest idea about running a legit daycare, okay? Okay, I don't. I started looking on Craigslist and I find this building, and they said they wanted $5,000 a month, $5,000 security deposit, and it's fully furnished, and it come with food. I'm like, this is a scam. Y'all know Craigslist me on some bullshit, right? So I go look at the daycare. I call the lady. She answered the phone. No disrespect to any Nigerians that's on this line, but y'all know Nigerians be real aggressive, like, and Nigerian women and American women really don't be mixing, because boo-boo, you're not gonna talk to me like that, right? So I call her and she like, hi, you know, she tells me, she said, just come and meet me. So I go out there and meet her, and when I walked into the daycare, I was like, it stank so bad, okay? It was so damn raggedy. I'm talking about gutter, okay? Look like one of them scary daycares, okay? So I was just like, she want $5,000 for this? So she started walking me around. She telling me, she showing me her book. She showing me all the money she made. So then she tell me she got shut down by the state. I was like, I can tell. But she got shut down by the state because she left the child at the park, right? So she tell me she trying to hurry up and get the building license, because you know, if you know anything about child care, okay, her building had been closed for almost 30 days. And if it stayed closed, her building would have fell out of being grandfathered in, and she would have had to get a lot of work done. So she was trying to hurry up and get somebody in there and get a license. So, to my blessing, that helped me, right? So, okay, I go ahead and I fill out the paperwork. She tell me no credit check, no nothing. So I kept 100 with the lady. I was like, look, I already have about 30 kids I can bring with me. The building license for 104. I said, but I don't have all that money like that. I can give you $5,000 for the first month's rent, and I can give you half of the security deposit, $2,500. So she trying to hurry up and get it licensed. So she like, okay, no worry about it. You can give me $7,500 to move in. I give her $7,500 to move in. Now me, not knowing nothing about commercial real estate, okay? I didn't even read my lease. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. See, a lot of these daycare owners out here, they ain't gonna be honest with y'all. They gonna make y'all think they've been balling since day one. They knew all their rules and regulations since day one, and they're just creme de la creme, and you know, all that. I ain't getting ready to tell you all those lies, baby, because I been there, done that, okay? So, I didn't read my lease. I'm excited, because all I know is I got a 10,000 square foot building. My first daycare is 10,000 square feet. Baby, you can't tell me nothing. I'm ready to make a Facebook post. I ain't read nothing. Okay? That's what y'all do. No, I'm sorry, y'all don't do that, because y'all have business lawyers from the start. You know, y'all do everything the correct way. I'm sorry, my bad. That only happened to me. Okay? So I'm ready to post this building. I don't care how it look. All I know is that this girl from Chicago, from the west side of Chicago, came to Atlanta and ran up on the 10,000 square foot building. You ain't getting ready to tell me I ain't balling. I ain't made no money, but you ain't getting ready to tell me I'm balling. So I get this building, right? Baby, this building was so goddamn raggedy, okay? I'm talking about falling apart. Baby, I wouldn't put my dog there, let alone kids. Okay? Man, you ain't got no money. So now my west side girl got to kick in, because we got to make some shit shake so we can get this building up and running. Okay? So I started thinking, my wheels started swirling. So she left me with a raggedy ass van. It was like real raggedy, but it'll do. So I convinced my parents that was in my other center, at my home daycare, to still come, even though it was like 20 minutes away. I'm like, I'm gonna pick y'all kids up, and then, okay, so that's money. I know I got that coming in, right? We made it do what it do. Let me tell you what I did. I went to Bankhead. If y'all know anything about Atlanta, y'all know Shorty Low them, all them. Y'all done heard about it on the songs. I went to Bankhead to get me some employees, right? Because I knew, no shade, I'm just keeping it 100. I knew all of them was probably on food stamps and getting incentive, right? So they was gonna let me pay them under the table. So I went to Bankhead and got me about 7 employees. I was riding around Bankhead. You want a job? Y'all want a job? I pay y'all under the table. Y'all want a job? Y'all want a job? Okay. So I got me about seven employees from Daycare, right? I can pay them under the table, pay them a little something. You know, they can still keep their food stamps, their Section 8, all that. We good. So I open and we running. It's going good. But things is breaking left and right. My AC went out. Then my hot water tank went out. It was a hot mess, okay? I'm making sure I'm finding all the good apps so I can filter my pictures, because my daycare didn't look all that. You know, we running. So about a year in, right? I'm making money, okay? I'm making money, but I'm dodging everything that's right. I ain't got no payroll system. I'm paying my people through Cash App. I'm taking my payments through Cash App, because I ain't finna pay no taxes, okay? We making money. We making money, right? We got all these programs going on. Baby, we making money, all right? 2 years in, I'm flying through directors because my mouth just off the chain. I don't know how to talk to nobody. I'm flying through employees because I don't know how to talk to nobody. But we making money. We making money. Okay? So finally, I'm in Jamaica. I was able to go to Jamaica, y'all, because I was making money. So I'm in Jamaica with my friends. My director called me. She said, Miss J, the state is here. And they said they closing us down in 30 days. So the director before her had my paperwork all jacked up, and I didn't even know, because again, I wasn't concerned about the structure of the business. Okay? Why did you start your business? Wait a minute. Why did you start business in that raggedy business? Because I didn't know no better. Listen to the story, sweetie, okay? So, again, I'm in my building, right? And I'm in Jamaica. And the lady tell me, my director tell me we getting ready to close. They closing us down in 30 days. And so I was just like, oh my God, what I'm gonna do? So I'm in Jamaica. Of course, my trip was ruined. I'm trying to figure out how, I'm on a cruise ship. So I'm trying to figure out and get back, okay? Of course that wasn't gonna happen. So I lost my train of thought, y'all, because I can't see y'all no more. Okay, anyway, so I couldn't get off the cruise ship or whatever. I get back, I get me a lawyer. I'm trying to appeal it. So they tell me, they like, okay, this is everything you need to do, Miss Tabor. You need to get in compliance. You need to do this. You need to do that. And it wasn't that the center was bad itself. It was our paperwork. Our paperwork wasn't in order. My paperwork wasn't in order because I didn't have nobody to teach me how to run a business. I was a first-time business owner, right? I had a boutique in Chicago, but you know, everybody got a boutique. It wasn't really like that. I didn't know how to do business, right? So I don't come from a family of business owners, you know, but again, I know y'all wouldn't know nothing about that because y'all be rich on these lives. So I say, okay, let me see what I got to do. So I started doing my research. I cannot see y'all, and it's really, really like irritating me. So, okay, there you go. So I started to do my research. I give me a lawyer. My lawyer tell me everything I need to do, okay? Fast forward. I'm watching YouTube videos. I find a coach. She wasn't really the coach that I needed, that I wanted. Wasn't the coach that really did nothing for me. It didn't work out for me. So I'm like, fuck that shit. I get out that program, right? So I'm watching YouTube. No joke, okay? Please do not think this is just a story, guys. This is real. I'm watching YouTube. I run across this lady, Chris Murray. Okay? First thing I thought, and I didn't tell her this before, so don't be trying to screen record my live because she know this story, okay? So I run across this lady named Chris Murray. So I watch her video, and the first thing I say is, can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? I think somebody told me my phone was breaking up. Y'all give me a heart if y'all can hear me. Can y'all hear me? Tell me yes. Okay. I think I was going through a bad area. So I found this lady on Instagram this lady on Facebook named Chris Murray. And I watch her, right? And the first thing I said, I ain't you ready to get this white lady all this money? Because she wanted like $800 a month, right? To teach you how to run a profitable business, a profitable childcare business. So I said, I ain't ready to get this white lady all this money. So I go to a conference, a Chris Murray conference, right? No lie. It was really like, you know how people say they have life-changing moments at them TD Jakes concerts, and like people put that oil on your head and you fall out and shit. Okay, this was like a life-changing moment, right? I went to this conference and my life changed. Seriously. I started seeing all these daycare owners and I'm like, wait a minute. She a millionaire. He's a millionaire. She got 4 centers. You made $2 million. He made $3 million. Oh my God, he made $5 million. Wait a minute, what I'm doing? So I joined this program, the Child Care Success Academy, right? My first year in, I implement. I'm changing up stuff. I'm implementing, right? Okay. I started getting structure in my business. The first year I was in the Child Care Success Academy, my revenue in my business, the previous year before that, I made $300,000 with no training, right? No training, no nothing. My first year in the Child Care Success Academy, my daycare did $600,000, okay? Gross. I ain't getting ready to lie to y'all and tell y'all it was profit, because it wouldn't, because you know they be lying on this internet. So gross, I did $600,000 gross my first year in the Child Care Success Academy. So that was 2019. The pandemic hit. Everybody was scared. I wasn't, because I had a coaching program. I was the shit now, right? I knew stuff. People reaching out to me, asking me to help them, whatever, right? 2020, in a pandemic, we never closed, we stayed open. 2020, in a pandemic, minus the grants, okay? Minus the grants, minus the PPP, minus the EDIL, minus all that, we did $1 million gross. 2020, okay? 2021, we did 1.3. One center. This was one center, okay? 2021, I opened my second location. 2020 was the best year of my life in childcare. My thing is going in and out, guys, but I am driving, so I can't help it. I'm sorry. 2020 was the best year of my life in childcare. Why? Because I shifted my mindset. But I had to tell y'all the backstory. in order for y'all to understand the glory. Because see, people will want to do what you do, but they don't want to did what you did. Okay, y'all got to catch that. That was Ebonics, but I want y'all to catch that. People will want to do what you do, but they don't want to did what you did. Okay, all right. So 2021, I won Child Care Rockstar of the Year with one of the top coaching programs in the nation. Okay, I was featured on Chris Murray's podcast. I was featured on Child Care CRM podcast. I was featured on Bossip blog. I was featured. I won. My center won Georgia's best Child Care Center for the state of Georgia, and we was featured on that as well for the Georgia Business Journal. Right. Couple of more articles here and there. Okay. I say that to say that now I have 3 locations. Today is actually the grand opening of my 3rd location. My first location is licensed for 104. My second location is licensed for 108. And my 3rd location is licensed for, we're still waiting on our final numbers. But my 3rd location will be licensed anywhere between 250 to 280. Okay. My first location is over $1 million business. My second location hasn't reached that yet, but we sitting at about between about 800 gross yearly. Okay, I say that not to brag. I say because that's gross, that ain't profit. Okay, that's gross. I say that to say that anything that you want in life, whether it's childcare, whatever industry you're in, it is attainable. Okay, with a little faith. A little faith. I do not have a degree in childcare. Have no desire to get one because I'm the owner and I don't need one. Okay, catch that. All right, because some of y'all be trying to give shade. Okay, and some of y'all feel like y'all got to go to school and break your back, and you don't. All right, that's a choice. Let that be your choice. Don't let nobody tell you that you got to do that because you don't. Okay. I remember a lady told me one time, well, you know, Ms. J, you can't tell me what to do because I have a master's degree. I said, and look what happened. You end up working for someone with a high school diploma. How did that work out for you? Okay. So, I've gained the success that I have in my business because I learned how to treat my people. Okay. I started off being a shitty owner. Okay. 6 years later, I'm probably the best owner, one of the best owners that anybody working in childcare will ever come across. And I'm going to toot my own horn on that one because I put in the work and I worked hard. My centers have been open 6 years and I just became my off-site owner at the beginning of 2022 because I worked in my centers every day. Okay. I worked in my centers every day to build it up because I wanted my business to be a reflection of my hard work and my sacrifice. Right. I put my people first. I treat anybody that worked for me. Now, if you worked for me before 2020, don't be coming on my live, okay? Because I'm sorry, I wasn't the best, all right? But right now, I be doing a little something. So, I treat my people good. I treat my people very, very good. And I make sure that we provide quality care in the state of Georgia. And that's why we are Georgia's best 24-hour child care centers. I believe in hard work. I believe in dedication. I believe in sacrifices. And if you can't sacrifice, your business will not grow. Stop thinking that it's going to come overnight because it's not going to come overnight. Stop thinking that it's going to fall from the sky because it's not. Stop thinking that you just got to get on your knees and pray because you got to do more than that, okay? You got to do more than that. You got to do more. I'm so mad, y'all. I'm in so much traffic. I hate Atlanta traffic, okay? Side note. Stop thinking that all you got to do is pray, okay? Because you got to do a little bit more. You know what they say, I don't try to quote Bible verses because I don't know them like that. But I think it's faith without work is dead, or work without faith is dead, something like that. But anyway, you got to make sure that you are putting in the work, because people say, oh, I'm just gonna pray and God gonna figure it, God gonna take care of it, it's gonna all work out. Yeah, prayer works, okay? I pray hard. I probably get on God's nerves because I pray so much, okay? I pray throughout the day. I just be walking down the street and I just be driving and I start praying, okay? I pray just like I just prayed that, because I switched lanes that real quick, that man didn't pull me over because the police was in back of me. You know what I'm saying? You got to be praying. I prayed and I was talking to y'all at the same time, and I was praying in my head because I believe God hear your prayers inside your head. So anyway, you got to pray nonstop, okay? I pray constantly, okay? I pray for the smallest things. I be praying for a good parking spot, okay? You got to pray constantly. But also, too, you got to put in some work. That's the problem. Y'all don't be wanting to work, man. Y'all don't be wanting to work. Like, for real. Y'all don't want to work. Y'all don't want to work. Y'all don't want to work. And I'm getting ready to talk to my child care owners right now, especially. Y'all don't want to work. Y'all don't want to put in the work, man. Y'all don't want to put in the work. I'm going to say that again. Y'all don't want to put in the work. Y'all don't. Child care is a $56 million industry, man. Child care is a $56 billion industry. 56 billion. I'm going to say that again for the people in the back that didn't hear me. It's a $56 billion industry. Stop thinking that if you build your business, people going to think you money hungry. It's a business. It is a business. It's not a charity. It's a business. People make money from business, and it's okay. It's okay to still love kids and make money. It is okay. The school system been doing it for a lot of years. It's okay. But y'all got to start investing in y'allself, man. Y'all got to start investing in y'allself. Let me tell y'all something. The other day, and I would never put the center out there because I don't do that type of stuff. Not all the time. But the other day, I watched a video of a center that an owner that I know, and I was so heartbroken. I was really heartbroken. But an owner that I know, that I follow, that I kind of look up to a little bit. I admire her hard work. She posted a video of her center, and her floors and her rugs were filthy. And I was so disgusted. Okay? Because if you're going to get into this business, make sure that you're doing right by these babies, okay? Make sure you're doing right by your employees. Make sure you're doing right by your center. Now, let me tell you something. When I first started, I wasn't in compliance as far as paperwork. I might get a little ratchet with my employees sometimes. But one thing about it, my center was never nasty. We ain't never abused no kids. We ain't never mistreat no children. And my shit was always clean, okay? You people with these dirty floors and these dirty carpets, I cannot. I just can't. I can't. That's a whole nother live. We're not going to go into that too deep. But just make sure your shit under control. Make sure it's in order. Because I got a problem with baseboards, okay? Because some of y'all baseboards be looking like death, okay? It's really troubling to me. And these carpets, some of y'all rugs be real troubling, all right? They be troubling, sis. Get your rugs clean. My carpet cleaner comes every month. I think he's on the live. Hey, Mario. My carpet get cleaned every first of the month. My daycare is cleaned by a professional cleaning crew. Hey. But anyway, because see, y'all will have me going off into a tangent, okay? I'm not going to go down that week. I'll be ranting. So let me get back to the program. So, y'all don't want to invest in yourself, right? And you got to, to this day, as of today, I just added it up last week because I try to add it up at least every 2 months. As of last week, I think I did spend over $180,000 on coaching programs, masterminds, and things like that. Marketing. For those of you that caught my live last week, I did a live. Well, Skittles hopped on my live. If you guys know who Skittles is, if you follow Miss Skittles, and she does marketing. I've invested over, I don't want to lie about numbers. I don't like to lie about numbers, guys. 45, 55, 65, 70. I've invested over $70,000 just in Miss Skittles alone for marketing and photo shoots and branding and things like that, right? And everybody ain't got that to invest, right? And I get it. But what I'm telling y'all is that y'all have to invest and use some coaching. It ain't got to be me. It ain't got to be my girl, the childcare chick. It ain't got to be any other childcare owners, childcare coaches y'all follow, right? But y'all have to invest in some coaching if you want to take your business to the next level. You You have to. You got to, man. You got to. This new building that I'm opening up is 15,000 square feet. 15,000 square feet. I ain't get that because I Google shit. I didn't learn all this because I Googled and I asked Siri. No, I invested in coaching. I invested in coaching. Y'all have to invest in yourself. You got to. Scared money don't make money. You will make that back. You will make that back. Like literally, you will make that back. I've made off of coaching and doing one-on-ones with people and doing consultations. I've made the money already back that I've paid Skittles to help me with my branding. Okay, I pay the Child Care Success Academy $2,300 a month, but I make that back in my center 10-folds, 15-folds, over and over and over and over and over and over again. Y'all have to invest in yourself if you want to take your business to the next level. Stop thinking you can get something free. Stop just waiting on people to jump on live so y'all can ask them some questions and get some free gems. Life don't work like that, man. Businesses don't work like that. You can't walk in a lawyer office and ask him to give you no damn advice for free. Stop thinking that people that's in your field, in whatever industry you is, stop thinking people owe you something, man. The tax lady that got the successful tax business, she ain't got to give you tax preparers no gems if she don't want to. It's real talk. The successful boutique owner ain't got to drop no gems for y'all if she don't want to. She ain't got to give y'all her vendors that she worked hard for if she don't want to. Stop sitting back waiting on people to pave the way and people to make it so you can ride their coattail and get some free shit. Y'all be killing me with that, and y'all got to stop doing that on this good Sunday. Y'all got to stop doing that. You got to pay your way. You have to pay your way. You can't expect nobody to give you nothing for free. A question here, a question there, that's okay. But y'all be want somebody to tell y'all. If people didn't inbox me saying, hey, can you tell me how to open up a daycare? What? Sure. Okay, come on. Let's have an hour conversation. I'm going to teach you how to open up daycare. Come on, man. Y'all can't be realistic. Y'all don't be realistic with the shit y'all be asking. And see, ain't nobody going to tell y'all that. They just going to smile and say, okay, give me a call. Now, I ain't going to tell you that. I'm going to tell you to click the link in the bio because I got a consultation for $197. That's what I'm going to tell you to do. Because I didn't work too hard. I didn't sacrifice. I didn't lost too much. I ain't got nothing free for you. I can answer a few questions, but I can't give you a whole blueprint on how to work your business and run your business for free. And y'all got to stop expecting people to do that because that's why a lot of y'all be stuck and you can't move your business to the next level because you don't want to pay nothing. You don't want to pay. And then the first thing you say, I can look that up on Google. Well, look it up on Google then and get out my inbox. Come on, we gotta do better, man. We gotta do better if we want better. Like seriously, we gotta do better if we want better. You can't expect nothing. And I'm not, listen here, because I go live all the time. My friends go live all the time. We give out gems, we give out nuggets, and then somebody gonna say, I know the first thing somebody gonna say, well, you wasn't always there. Somebody helped you. Yeah, they did. But guess what? I paid. Ain't nobody helped me for free. Ain't nobody helped me for free. I paid my way. I sure did. I paid to sit at the tables that I sit at. I paid to sit in the rooms that I sit in. And I don't forget where I come from, because people would say that too. Oh, you can't help nobody now. You forgot where you came from. Nah, I don't forget. I remember that shit. I remember. And I ain't going back. I ain't going back. That's why I worked my ass off. And I still work my ass off 3 centers later. And I got a whole admin team. I have directors at all my centers. I got a regional director. I got an executive assistant. I have a receptionist. And I still get my ass up and go to work every day. Sure do. I might not work in my centers. I work from my corporate office. But I get my ass up and go to work every day. That's the problem. Y'all don't want to work. Y'all don't want to work. My work ethic's so sick, I can sell them bitches, okay? For real, real talk. Y'all don't want to work, man. Y'all don't want to work. Y'all don't want to work. I'm gonna say that again. Y'all do not want to work. Y'all don't want to work. Y'all gotta work. You gotta work. You gotta work to get to the top. And I'm still working. I'm still working. I make sure that I follow. Stop following all them dumbass people when y'all stop following all them dumbass people too on y'all timeline, because that type of shit get up here. It get up here. Thank you. That type of stuff get up here, man. It get up here. Stop following all them people that's doing nothing on your timeline, because that mess with your mental. No, I don't have a job. I go to work I go to work for me. I'm the job. I employ myself. I'm on my payroll. I go to work. I go to work every day to my job. in my corporate office. That's my job. That's where I go. So yes, I do have a job. I do. I'm sorry. I do have a job. I have a 9 to 5. I do. I go to my corporate office 3 days a week. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 9 to 5. That's my job. Yeah. The owner works. Sure do. But y'all got to start following people too that means something. You know, I don't follow, like, listen, I think she's on here too, right? Y'all know I jump from subject to subject. I got a little adult ADD, so y'all got to excuse me. But I started following this lady, the biz lawyer, right? And I once started following her because somebody told me she was an attorney, a trademark attorney from Chicago. So, you know, I mess with all my Chicago people. I try to make sure I support people that that has came up from where I'm from. So I started following this lady and I did a consultation. I got all 7 or 8, 7. I got all 7 of my brands trademarked at one time. It was $8,500. Not because I had it like that, because I know I needed to get the shit done. It's simple things like that. But y'all want to just be, y'all want to be happy with just the LLC. Y'all get an LLC and y'all just want to post about that, and that's just the best thing in the world. Come on, man. We got to get our shit in order, okay? We got to get our shit in order. We are now in the second quarter of 2022, okay? And y'all still can't be making moves like y'all was making in 2021, because it's not going to get you to the promised land. It's not. It's not. Trademark your business. Find out if you should be an LLC, or a S Corp or a C Corp. Get you a business bank account. Stop commingling your accounts. Stop paying your people through Cash App, because some of y'all that have daycare still be paying y'all people through Cash App. I know, because y'all employees be telling. Stop doing that. I used to do that. I did that when I did that many years ago. That ain't cool. Get you a payroll company. Stop letting your parents pay your tuition through Cash App, and get you a system. Because I'm sick of y'all just getting some logos and thinking that I'm the best daycare in the town. No, you're not. You're looking a fool, a whole fool. And I'm here to tell you, you're looking a fool. Okay? Your friends ain't gonna tell you. They gonna like your shit and they gonna say, girl, you doing it. No, you're not. Get your business in order. Get you some structure. Okay? Get you some structure. I stand here 3 sentences later and I'm telling y'all, get y'all some structure, because I used to be a hot mess. And it was embarrassing. I thought I was doing it. But I wasn't. I was a hot mess. And it took me, again, $180,000, almost $200,000. I'm into coaching. And I still coach. I keep a coach. I'm going to keep a coach. I have a coach. I'm always have a coach. But y'all got to get right, man. Y'all got to get y'all shit in order. Okay? Y'all got to stop reaching out to successful people in industries that you want to be in and telling them, well, I want to do just what you do. But then when they hit you with the invoice, well, let me think about it. Well, think about it before you inbox me, because my time is valuable. Okay? It is. It is. Okay? So, I hope that, I have kind of a ratchet way of getting my information across. But if you know me, you know that's just me. And that's just the way I talk. I'm going to get better one day, but I ain't ready yet. Okay? I'm ready. I'm still being me. So, remember what I told y'all. And I do have a coaching program, right? Do I go live about my coaching program all the time? I don't. And you know what? I think so, because I'm not a selly sale person, and I don't want people to think I'm trying to sell them. I would rather you just be organic and we have an organic conversation, and you organically fall into my bio and you organically click the link in my bio and you organically sign up. That's just really who I am. Because whether you sign up or not, my program gonna be there. Whether you sign up or not, I'm still gonna do me. I still have the knowledge and I got a ton of it to give, but I can't convince nobody to want to do right. If that makes sense, you gotta want to do right. If you want to do right and you want to take your business from shit to sugar, I'm your girl. Okay, my track record speaks for itself. Click the link in the bio, right? But if you're still on the fence, then I got to convince you some more, and you know, you want to watch my live some more, and you want to scroll through all my pictures and all of that stuff, then hey, do you, boo, and call me later, okay? But if you're ready to take your business to the next level, then you click the link in the bio, boo, okay? I do not have a cheap coaching program. I will tell you right now, before you get there, before you click the link in the bio, okay? My coaching program is 10 weeks. My coaching program is 5 bands, okay? In professional terms, it's 5,000, okay? In ghetto terms, it's 5 bands, okay? So you can click the link in the bio and pay the 5 bands and take your business from shit to sugar. Or you can, you know, plunder on it and catch me on live and ask me a few questions. You know, your choice. But again, my track record speaks for itself. Scroll through my pics and find out, okay? But yeah, that's what it is. Name it. I done it, okay? But good and bad, all right? And got back up, okay? But now I'm up. And I ain't going back down. Okay. So, again, y'all can't hear me?